whether and I ain't gonna speak on anything, but and I appreciate your words because I fucked with Train. I liked her. I did. I still
You told
do.
me that. You did tell me that. I fuck
Yeah.
with Train, Alexis. And I said I do too. That's why I don't understand. I don't understand why all of this is happening. I was told that I'm being manipulated by Jen. Now I'm being told I'm being manipulated by Train. Tomorrow and I've been manipulated by Nicole today. Missy's manipulated. Everybody's manipulating me. Okay.
I don't want to cut you off. I don't want to cut you off, but can I just clarify something because you're making it sound. I just want to clarify the situation so everybody's clear and we're on the same page because what it sounds like is like I was trying to. So what had happened was the day all this went down with Alexis. They had gone live and somebody had told me that they were live when they were blaming us up for that account, right? So Grow went into the live and Grow was saying, Savage was on Nicole's account. That was Savage on Nicole's account, green screening this girl's picture. At this time, I've never used Nicole's accounts yet. In that box under Nicole's account was Willis, right? Willis was speaking fine. Everybody knew it was Willis because it was an account that Nicole had just given him. So they were in that live saying that I was on that account, green screening this girl's picture, who the account was made on her baby who is no longer here. Okay. I wrote Alexis because when she was live at first, she wasn't live. She had gotten off. So I wrote her a message and I even screenshot it and posted the messages as a video and tagged her in it just in case she didn't see the messages. Later on that night, she went back live. I went in a box and I explained this to her. I explained that account, that Nicole's account in the live was Willis, was not me, that she should ask for receipts, right? Well, Alexis never seen the video and she never seen that message. So I guess Alexis had just now read the message recently, like yesterday or the day before yesterday. This happened weeks ago. She messaged me out of nowhere and said, are you 100% sure that account is Willis? Is it really Willis? And at first I'm like, what account? And she thought she was asking me if the account with the baby, her baby, was Willis. And I told her absolutely not. That's not the account I was talking about. So she must have been confused or forgot. But I want to make it very clear that that's how that went down.
Yes,
and what Willis
it was me.
Being talked about.
I reached out to her. 100% because she messaged me on I think it was March 10th or something like that, is when Savage had messaged me. Hensley made a video and tagged me in it about what happened that day with that side. And hold on, baby. And I was like, okay, okay. And I hadn't read Savage's message. That message has been sitting there for almost a month. And then I went into my message request and I was like, wait a minute. Because Savage said in a live the other day, she's like, Alexis, I sent you a message. She said, I sent you a message and you never responded. And I was like, wait a minute, she did? And I looked, I was like, oh, fuck, she did like a month ago. So I read it. And that's when I reached out to her. I said, hey, can I ask you a question? I reached out to Savage to ask her because I misconstrued what she put in there. And she had to come back and say, no. That's not what I'm saying. That did not happen. And I was like, and I said it. Oh my God, I'm sorry. My bad.
Alexis,
I misunderstood.
Yeah, and I think we talked about that. Let me ask you this.
We did.
Who reached out to you? Did you reach out to Tara today or did Tara reach out to you, if you don't mind me asking?
Tara called me.
Okay. All right.
From a private call. It said no caller ID. She called me today.
All right. So I had no clue you even put your crew in your name. So as soon as I woke up and I got into a private call, I was told you did. And I assumed, I'm like, well, Tara will be getting a hold of her. Well, before I could get out that fucking call, y'all were already live. Well, they're saying you reached out to her now, right? I mean, we had it in our comments over there.
Would you? Okay. Can you give me?
I don't need proof.
No, hold on. I want to prove something. Give me just 1 second. Y'all give me just a second. It's going to show on pause. Give me just
I believe her, y'all.
Know that I was in that live, but I'm telling you, I was in that live earlier when Train said she called her.
Yeah, I heard it, but I'm saying now it's a whole different story, is what I'm saying, and that's why I'm trying to.
She's a liar. She doesn't know how to be a friend, and if anybody can't see it, I don't know what would make anybody see it. I don't know what would.
I heard
Willis. He did it. Account is.
Okay. Can I get the big? Alexis. Can y'all put me in a big box, Nicole?
Alexis, hang on. Nicole, do you see that account? Does anybody know who that is?
Who?
Just blame Willis. He did it.
I think it says,
Yeah, that's
It's my husband.
Willis.
I was gonna say, I think it's him because he's talking.
That's Willis?
Yes,
Yeah.
he changed
Okay.
his name.
Okay.
So there's
So
an
y'all about to
accident.
see my ugly cry face.
Hold on. So there's people that are coming in. They look like troll accounts, but they're not. If they only have like 2 or 3 followers, block them. If they have 0, block them. If they don't have a picture, block them. But do not block right now, please. Unless we really don't fuck with them.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I see Ginger saying, was the call today the one Lala recorded? Because that would explain the private call and no caller ID. Yes, Tara said in the phone call, if y'all listen to the beginning or the middle, she said, that's why I called you from no caller ID, is because I didn't think you would answer if you saw my number pop up. And I said, bitch, I would have answered. Because why wouldn't I? I normally don't answer no caller ID. So let me figure out how to green screen because I suck. If it'll green screen, hold on.
Matter of
It's
fact,
loading something.
to Nicole, you were in the live over there, and they said that's why Alexis ran to train because I responded to
Do
it.
you see 1247
Mhm.
and 142?
Yep.
So 1247 is when she originally called me. She originally called me at 1247. We talked, and then at 141, I walked too far away from my phone. Y'all know I live in the country. I only have Wi-Fi when I'm working, and it hung up. I called her back immediately. There's that. Hold, please. This is today. I said, she said, can you unblock me? She asked me in the call, can you unblock me so I can get Grow and us in a phone call? And I said, yes. I said, you're unblocked. And then she heard it. I said, give me 10 minutes. I'm going to lose service. She said she's trying to get a hold of Grow. I said, I know, my stomach's in knots too. And I told her, I said, no worries. I made it to the last cabin. I'll be here for a while whenever y'all want to call. And I told her at the bottom, you can't see it. It says, if you want to have a call with me and Lala and Mel or something like that, then I'm okay with that too. That's literally how it went. She called me today.
They blamed you for reaching out. I responded.
That's a lie.
I know.
It's a lie.
I believe you. I believe you. I'm just saying that's when we spoke on the phone without getting into detail. I told you, look, I like Trine too. I think there's something about her that I like. I still do, but I just can't fuck with people that talk like that and are like that, right? That have the heart. It ain't even about Jen per se. It's just in anybody in general. Choose your friends wisely and love from a distance. It's okay. I do it to my own family, right? And she loves Jackson. What did I say? What did I say? If you remember, what did I say about that baby?
I have to protect him at all costs.
And out of sight, out of mind. You think for one, watch. It's out of sight, out of mind. She might say she does, and she probably does love the little boy. But you think that when she lays down at night, that's what she's thinking about? Do you?
I'm sorry, I did that because people are cruel and they screenshot and make pictures, and I don't want them doing that to her.
Can you take me out big bucks, please?
I'm just trying to make a point, y'all. Like, y'all know we're all women in here, right? I mean, out of sight, out of mind. Y'all can say people can say that they love my kids, but if I quit talking to you tomorrow or tonight, is anybody in this box gonna lose sleep over it? Fuck no. I know I wouldn't.
This is the internet. Let's be real.
Exactly. I mean, I do it to my own family's kept their kids from me. Listen, I got 8 siblings. Same mama, same daddy. Grew up in a tight ass family. There are some of my nieces and nephews that I don't see. I don't lose sleep over it. I mean, I don't wish harm on them, but hey, it is what the fuck it is. So just take it with a grain of salt when people say things like that, especially over the internet, Alexis. I mean, even me saying that, I love you, I think the world of you. But if we had a falling out and a month or so went by, I'm going to spit it to you like this. I ain't going to lose sleep. Shut this app down. I ain't going to lose sleep. I mean, just keeping it 100 with you. Don't think that if somebody says they love your baby, don't think that everyone's got the same heart as you. I'm just going to say it like that.
And at the end of the day, like, if you have to question a friendship, they're not worth questioning anymore. Walk away. I don't care who it is. Walk away before you end up deeper in something that will hurt you more and more. And sorry to say it, but if somebody loves your child, they're not going to hurt you either.
I did say that last night. I said, you can't love my baby and treat me like shit.
No. It's a common, listen, it's pretty much common sense. This is the fucking internet. Stop trusting people. You want to be cool with people, but don't trust them. Don't trust them. That's not how it goes. Like, I care about a lot of people on here, but does that mean I trust everybody? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And for her to want to play your personal phone calls, it just shows character.
But what I'm going to say about the personal phone, like I said earlier, if I was scared, why would I go into that call knowing that people record? I don't record because I just don't. I don't have a reason to record. I feel like if I'm having a phone call with somebody, it is what it is. I'm not going to record. I'm not going to play the call back because I just don't. People, Jessa asked me earlier, Alexis, you know how people are. Why wouldn't you record your phone call with them? Because I just wouldn't. I talked to Nicole. I had a call with Nicole for 30 seconds before she said, hey, I'm about to go live. I'd like you to come in. Nicole could have been recording me. I didn't record Nicole. I just don't do that. But I got in a call with Tara. I didn't know she was calling. I didn't know it was her that was calling. It was her. I answered. I talked to her. I told her some stuff that was said last night. I listened to what she had to say. And did I make a wrong choice? Obviously, I did. I did. But there's nothing in that phone call that can be played where I did anything wrong.
Right, but that's not the point. Why is she recording her best friend's calls? And I want to address something. Bubbles. See, just wow that y'all can sit in here and blame Train knowing she really cares about. No, first of all, if you care about somebody and you genuinely care about somebody, you're not going to record their phone conversations. If it's an op that you don't fuck with, of course you record it. And second off, she wouldn't be doing what she's doing now.
Lala was, and I didn't know it. I don't care. Then that means Lala heard me say, fuck you, Lala. I don't trust you. I did say that. I said that 100%. I said it loud and proud. Lala, I told her today, I didn't fucking trust her because of the recording I got sent from Hensley. Hensley made a post about it where Lala said, well, she might as well just stay over there now. I said from that minute, I didn't trust Lala.
Recorded it.
Sorry, my phone died.
I accepted you, beautiful mess, but I don't know what happened. Oh, there she goes. Okay.
My phone died. I apologize.
Okay.
I apologize.
Yes, ma'am.
Alexis, you do realize how shady that is. That's
How shady what is?
To have Lala in a call recording you and
I thought I thought she was talking about me having a call with Tara. I was like, it is.
No, about Tara doing what she's doing. Like,
Wait,
It's fucked up.
the phone call that was recorded, let me just ask, the phone call that was recorded, was that phone call was this morning, the one you had with me
Yes.
this morning?
Yes.
Right. So
That
I
was
would
today's call.
I would see why she would record that, though. You were accusing her of making an account, and she was calling you to get your explanation on it, so that's probably why she recorded it.
Yes,
Is it right?
and that's
no,
what I'm
because
saying.
she
I
didn't
don't
know
care.
how you were going to pull that, you know?
Yeah.
Having Lala on the call is just weird, and not letting you know who's on the call.
Yeah,
It's just
I agree.
fucked up.
What's wrong now, Pickles?
Nothing. I got a phone call from my husband. So yeah. So are you going to talk to Kelly and Jen about whatever call was last night? I missed the call. I was sleeping. Y'all should have called my fucking phone instead of texting me. Fuck's sake.
I didn't. Well, I asked them because we when we were in Ash's live last night, I asked if they could tell me, and Jen did say, she's like, Alexis, I'm not going to tell you who it is on this live. And I said, okay. I said, well, we can do a call as soon as. Okay, baby. I said we can do it as soon as we get out of this live. And she was like, okay, I'll make a group for me, you, and Kels. And I said, okay. And she did, and we had a call. You just saw it whenever I posted when I just did the green screen of my calls.
Right.
I was in a call with them last night. Yes. So that was last night. It was just us three in the call. And Kels didn't even stay for the whole call. She ended up getting out of the call. And I think Jen and I talked for maybe I want to say another 30, 40 minutes after Kels went to bed. Good job, Bubba. So Kels was there for 95% of it. And then Kels had to go to bed because she was tired and her husband kept giving her looks because she was talking on the phone next to him. So she left, and then it was just me and Jen for a little bit, and then we went to bed. She went to bed. I stayed up because my mind was all over the place.
Unpopular opinion as well, Alexis. I think that also you should refrain from jumping in other beefs, because it was Missy and Train, and then you were involved doing the same thing. Now it's Train and Jen, and you're involved doing the same thing. That's why I say you should focus on yourself a lot too. But
I will say I did jump into the Train and Missy stuff. I did not this time jump into the Jen and Tara stuff, because I was under the assumption that they were friends up until just recently, whenever I saw the lives being held over the weekend. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? What's going on now? And I said that last night in the call with Kels and Jen. I don't know if Kels was awake. I don't remember what part of the conversation it was, but they had a live all weekend, like Jen said, about Jen. They went live several times. May not have started out about Jen, but at some point Jen got brought into it. And whenever I jumped into the live to watch when they were talking about it, it was because Tara was talking about how that message, I don't know if y'all remember, there was a message that was shared, and it was a message between me and Tara. And they were trying to figure out how that message got seen. They were accusing Willis of hacking into her phone, Jen hacking into her phone. Everybody was getting accused of sharing a message between me and Tara on Facebook. And Tara said, no, she said, I was screen recording Jen's live. Alexis messaged me. I got out of I went into Alexis and mine's chat and responded to her. And I posted it on my YouTube without watching it. That's how our message got leaked. It was my own fault, but Kels caught it. And I was like, so it was you the whole time? And she said, yes. I said, you idiot. And when I realized then there was an issue again with Jen and Tara. I didn't jump into it this time. I just sat back and was watching, because from what I understand, that just happened in the last week and a half, whenever the t-shirt shit happened with the shirts not coming and all that. But I didn't get in it because it wasn't my business. It was not.
You put True Crew in your name, and that's what had her reach out to you this morning. As soon as I found out, I already fucking knew, and I knew you was gonna get drugged.
Okay, do you want me to be honest why True Crew is in my name? Would y'all like me to be honest about it? Why?
you don't have to explain yourself. I didn't know.
Well, I'm gonna say why, and Jen will agree with me. We were talking last night, and she said, one more thing. You know how Jen is. One more thing. Listen. She said, you know what would really, she either said what would really make her mad or grab her attention, something like that. And I said, what? She said, if you put True Crew at the end of your name. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm not asking you to. I'm just putting it out there. And I said, and it would, and I'm going to. And I did, and I screenshotted it as soon as I did it and sent it to Jen. I did.
Then that's why
I did it to be petty.
Yeah,
I did do it to be petty. I was petty as fuck about it. I sure was.
Well, that's why you got the heat coming from Train then right now. I mean, not that it's okay, but I mean that I knew. But I'm gonna jump down so y'all can have your live back. But Alexis, just know I told you on the phone. Choose your friends wisely. While I like Train, I do. I think that she is fixated on this app, and that
Before you hop down, can I just ask a question real quick? I know we're letting True Crew in here and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
However, Angry Nana, is she the same Angry Nana that used to ride with Casey and Rodeo Mom and them?
I have no clue who she rode
Angry
with.
Nana, are you still in here? Because if
Prior.
are you still in here? Because no offense, if that is the same one that used to ride with them, the shit she said on Nicole, I don't care what name she attaches to her name. She's not welcome in here while I'm in here.
Yeah, I have no clue. I don't know.
She got booted, you said?
No, next time somebody like that comes in, just boot her.
Well, I wanted to make sure it was the same one because, some people do have the same name, so I want to make sure it's the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kelly said she doesn't know either.
It is the same girl? Okay, but she got to go. She's not welcome here. I don't care what name she puts on her name.
Yeah, that's fine. That's up to you guys. But again, like I said, let's just be careful and know who you're fucking with and know who. And that's across the board with everybody. But while
what did you say when you first came or when you came in? You said something about, am I going to talk to Jen? What did you say? It was breaking up. What did you say?
I think Jen, well, Kels is in here. I think they wanted to talk to you about, because of the recording that was played. I guess some things that were said wasn't exactly what had happened last night, maybe. I don't know. I hopped out of the box and came over here. Yeah. So
maybe talking about how her account got taken, her commission account. And we did talk about that last night.
Yeah, I heard.
We did talk about it. We did. And it was said that there were screen recordings of her live or something like that. And that it got sent. Jen said, I did not do it, but I know who did. And that's why her TikTok shop stuff or whatever, that's why she doesn't have it anymore on her main account, is because of that. That's exactly why. And that she can't do it on the other platforms, but Tara says that she can. She said she's already got it started on her other platform. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's true or not either.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who did it. I haven't even heard nothing about it. But I do know that Jen's being blamed for a lot of shit over there, and it's in black and white, like who called the health department. Because, if Jen, just because Jen speaks on something, don't mean she's going to do it. If she did it, she's going to come out here and say she did it. And people know.
We talked about that too. Not me and Tara, Jen and I, we did talk about that. We talked about the health department stuff. We did talk about that too.
Kels, I just want to say that Train is a liar. I sat and listened to that live, and I listened to what Alexis said, and she said verbatim that Jen did not do it, but Jen knew who did do it. Mm-hmm. And that's what I can't stand about fucking Train. The bitch lies about everything.
Everything. And that's just a fact. That's not even, who cares who hates who right now? She owns she's a liar.
Right.
And I did.
She thinks that she's going to get some type of information by fucking lying all the time. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to drop down. I appreciate y'all letting me in. Alexis, keep your head up.
Okay. I'll message you later. I'll probably call you later.
All All right, yeah, I'll be around. All right, you ladies have a great night. Thank you for letting me in.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
So I do also, I know that Nicole hasn't talked about it yet. I talked about it a little bit in my live. I sat and listened to Jess tell a story about 2 years ago that she had a live and she kissed a girl, and she said that Nicole clipped it down to just that part of her kiss of the girl, and Nicole posted it and tagged Jess's husband. She went on to blame Nicole for her whole family being tore apart. She blamed Nicole, saying that her husband left 2 years ago, still hasn't come back, blah, blah, blah. And in that, the whole thing that she said was that Nicole ruined her family. And as an outsider looking in on that, nobody ruined that girl's family but herself. If she hadn't cheated on her husband, because that's what it is, Nicole wouldn't have had anything to post. And I think it's disgusting that she sits there and blames Nicole for her actions. If the action wasn't there, it would have been nothing. She's the only one that did the
I want to say you are absolutely right. Girl mom or whoever, girl mom 77, Missy is showing me a lot of grace. She absolutely is. I cannot take that from her. There's a lot. Sorry, my phone's telling me low battery again. I can't, there's a lot of things I can't take from Melissa. She is showing me grace. Did she show me grace the night I was in her box? She did. I've said that many times. She is showing grace. And am I appreciative? I absolutely am.
So I want to touch up on that, the Jess situation. Jess and I used to be cool. Jess and I used to hang out in lives all the time. Jess had a husband. Jess was flirting with men and women online nonstop. Making out, I still have it all, to be honest with you. Making out with a female, to be exact, of what I really showed. And I showed messages between her and a bunch of truckers. I talked directly to her husband. I don't believe in cheating, and she was doing it on a public platform. All of it. Every night. Multiple nights. I don't believe in cheating. He worked hard to take care of his family while she was out there cheating. I didn't ruin her life. If you're going to cheat on your husband, you're bound to get caught eventually. It doesn't matter who does it. She did it online. I was not the only one that went to her husband. Tat Girl herself, one of the girls that she cheated on at her house while her husband was sleeping, also went to him. So for her to sit there and tell everybody that I ruined her life, she ruined her life. She's been a scam artist who uses people on the internet. She's been a scam artist with t-shirts for a long time, for a very long time. She's a cheater. She's a liar. She's a manipulator. And I will dig up everything. If she wants to keep making this such a big deal, I'll dig up everything. And I'll also get some recent messages with me and her husband again. Okay? So I
can't.
You should not cheat on your husband or your wife on the internet and expect that people are going to be okay with that. That's disgusting in my eyes.
I didn't know anybody during that time. That's why I didn't say anything when she was talking about that, because I didn't know y'all back then. I didn't know who Nicole was until the last 4 months, 4 months. I didn't know who Jessa was until all that shit happened where and I'm going to say it like it is, when Camo came out, y'all all remember, Camo came out, said that this is Jessa. I believed it. I co-signed that shit and then found out that wasn't true, and I had to apologize to Jessa. That was when I first found out who she was. I didn't know y'all then. So that's why I didn't say anything when she was telling that story in the live earlier. I didn't say anything because I didn't know either one of y'all then. I didn't know anything about that. I didn't even know that y'all had been friends like that. I did not know that. So I didn't speak on it then. But I do want to ask a question.
She owes me a lot of money too.
Well, I do want to ask a question, and maybe somebody can help get me the answer. If we're going to do this, might as well. Something else I did bring up in the conversation last night, and I don't know if Kels was in there or not. Kels, you'll have to say if you were in there because I don't remember. I am going to ask again. I brought it up last night. Where's the DTF printer that we ran ranks for? That I threw gifts for? That I bought a hoodie, a $60 hoodie for?
Well, bitch, I'm gonna ask why the fuck that credit card ain't buy the goddamn DTF printer. She already made fucking bukus of money off of coming to see me.
I want to know where the DTF printer is. Kels, did I say that last night? Were you in the chat or were you in the call or had you gone to bed yet? Because Jen will verify I did say that. Where's the DTF printer? You haven't been going to work.
She hadn't been going to work.
But you got a printer,
Alexis.
or we ran ranks for a printer. She ran ranks for a printer. I said that.
All the things
I said that. I was under the impression that she wasn't going to work because her work's being attacked. And something else we talked about, Jen and Kels can verify that I said this, the candy situation. Somebody came in her live the other day and was talking about, yeah, we haven't seen any candy in a while. When can we get more candy? And she said she hadn't been able to make candy because the weather's been shitty. Well, my sister makes candy and cakes. And my sister has told me, she has the freeze dryer stuff. She said, it doesn't matter what the weather is because it's a controlled climate in the freeze dryers. Why are you asking me? And I said, I was just wondering. That's what I asked my sister. I told her, I said, I was just wondering. So
I think she got shut down. That's my personal opinion. I think somebody did call the health department. I don't know who. Because what she was doing was illegal. She is not allowed to ship candy the way that she was. I think somebody called and she was shut down.
I see.
That's what I think.
Why didn't I ask her that when I was over there earlier? Because I didn't think about it. I was going through so many other questions and asking questions and answering questions. I didn't think to ask her about it. That's exactly why I didn't ask, because I didn't think about it at the time. So I'm asking now, whether it's right or wrong, I'm asking now.
Grimy bitch, bro.
I don't know. I don't understand what the hell happened with, like, I don't. When I say I don't understand, I don't understand. You wanted to talk to me. You did. It's fine. You can talk to me. I don't care. I answered a no caller ID call. Did I think you were recording? No. Do I care? No, I don't. I don't care that you were recording. But for you to get me to come over there, and when I say get me, meaning I said I'm coming in on a fake account, I did, and then I came in on my real account and asked for a box. I said I'm not going to be, I'm not going to be attacked, but I have something to say, and I did, and I got up there and was talking, absolutely. And it seemed like everything was okay. You're sitting there telling me Jen's manipulating me. Jen's doing this. This is what Jen wants. You did the exact same thing. You did. If that's the case, let's say that's true. Let's say Jen was manipulating me, trying to get information like you said she did to you with Melissa, with the care credit shit and all that other stuff. Let's say that's true. Let's say it is. You did the same thing coming to me to ask me what I said what I said. And you made it seem like Lala wasn't in there. Oh, can we get in a call with Lala and this, that, and the other? I said yes.
Hold on a second. I'm not going to cut you. I don't mean to cut you off, but we're not doing this in the comments. If you have enough followers to get in the box, get in the box. We're not arguing. Listen, this is different over here. You're not going to ask her 50,000 questions, confuse her with comments. If you got a problem and you want to address her, there's a box open down here at the corner. Get in the box. If not, stay out the comments with the shit. If you can't use your mouth to talk, don't type it either.
I don't know.
I haven't even read
Everybody
it,
starts
so-
fighting in the comments.
I invited her up.
How do you sit there and there's somebody that you've been best friends? I say best friends. I don't think anybody's best friends on this app, to be honest. How do you sit in there, be best friends with somebody, you believe them, then you talk to somebody else, you come up with your own conclusions. My conclusions was those accounts were either, well, once Savage clarified, thank you, Savage, that it wasn't Willis. My thought was Grow, Tara, or Lala.
I invited you. You were talking shit down there. Yes, 100%. I invited you in the box. That wasn't an accident.
I literally came up with my own conclusions. I've been watching for over a week and a half. I most definitely have. Then you come to me and you tell me, Alexis, baby, I wouldn't do that to you. You swore it on my baby. I've been friends with you longer and I don't want to believe that you did that. And then I say, well, fuck. Maybe she is telling me the truth. Maybe I am being manipulated. And then you turn around and say, oh, no. What? No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Okay, Alexis, wait, I want to say something, honey.
I'm listening, Debbie. I know you're not rude. I've talked to you before.
I know we had a lot of fun the other night.
We did. I said that. I've said it several times. We had a blast the other night.
We did.
We did.
I didn't know if I hit the button or not, and I'm not arguing with Alexa. I'm trying I'm trying to bring out a point. When I type in all capitals, I want her to see it. She hears that she's being recorded. She had suspicion that it was Train who made the account. Ever since Alexis went into either, I'm not sure who's live, either Missy or, what's her name? Nicole.
It wouldn't be my live because I have her blocked.
I can't, no, Missy, before you had me blocked on one of your accounts, I came in, I was able to get in because Marie was in there and you didn't have me blocked on an account. Remember, I showed up, but maybe nobody saw me. Maybe I was able to sneak under the radar. There was a couple of accounts you didn't have.
No, I always thought if the host has you blocked, you can't get in.
No, I'm saying you didn't have me blocked on an account. There was an account I wasn't blocked on. I got in that way because I saw Marie and you were live and I was like, well, let me go in there and see what's going on. And I guess I got in under the radar.
Listen, because Train has had it in for you ever since you went into that live. There was Nicole and there was Missy in there and a bunch of other girls. But ever since you went into that live and you stayed for a few hours and you were talking and they were treating you so nice and you were crying and they made you laugh. And I remember Train yelling at you for that. I remember Train saying, well, you didn't. And you said, well, I went in there just because I had to say something and straighten something out.
I did. I was trying to clear some shit up that day. I was.
And Train said to you, well, it didn't have to take you 2 hours to straighten things out.
She did say that to me.
She did. And you can tell that the friendship was a little hurt from there. So all I'm saying is between making your phone calls, to recording your phone calls, to me, that's something that someone does that they want to have proof when they're done. They need proof. You don't do that with a friend. Not with a friend who says, oh, I love Jackson and you don't do that. You don't lie about your businesses. You don't get mad because you had gone through something traumatic, and when you were sharing it with Missy and Nicole, you took too long to do it. It should have taken you 5 minutes at the most, and you should have jumped out of the boxes because that's what she wanted you to do. All I'm saying is, put all the pieces together. I think you are adorable. My heart breaks for you, what you're going through. I totally understand. But watch your back. Watch your back. Because
Nicole,
she's done a lot of vile things to people.
hold on a minute, Debbie. Jen, just want to let you know, Jen said that she would get in a box, but she's not gonna because she's not gonna be very nice, and she respects your life. So I don't know if you want to answer her on that.
But Jen, I think that you can do it.
Yeah,
right?
Jen, you're just
Because-
upset right now. You just need to calm the fuck
And
down.
I understand that, but I feel like you should look at all sides of it. I understand maybe your feelings are hurt right now. I understand that. But look at her too. You know what I mean? You've got her in the middle feeling confused, not knowing who to believe. And I know you've been there before. You've been there before. I've been there before.
Get up here. I emptied a box for you.
So, come on, Jen, you could come in. You could do it. You got
But
this.
and I'm not her feelings are valid too. I'm not saying that they're not. Mm-hmm. They 100% are.
Like, all we're trying to say
one
is...
more thing. Tishix, what's up, bestie? You know I love you for life, baby. Okay, go ahead.
We feel sorry for Alexis because we think...
Don't feel sorry for me. Don't
No.
feel sorry for me. I don't
do.
want anybody to feel sorry for me.
Well, I do. I have a
If you're gonna
heart.
say somebody's feeling sorry for her, speak for yourself. Don't speak for me.
I
You
feel
said
sorry.
I don't feel sorry for her. So just
You
speak
don't feel sorry
yourself,
for
baby.
Alexis.
Absolutely
Okay, well,
not.
look, I'm a grandmother, I'm a mother, and if something happened like this to my daughter or one of my grandchildren, it would hurt my heart to think that the person that my daughter trusted so much, and especially that this loss of a baby and stuff like that, and then to do all these little sneaky things behind your back, my heart breaks for you. So
It is what it is.
I can't lie. That's it. That's all.
It is what it is.
Thank you, Nikki.
You
Daddy, chill.
You guys can drop me out if you want.